do the compression socks, and I will say we've sold just here in HSN over 1 million of them. They're wildly popular. What happens is every summer we do a Today Special featuring the socks, and every summer we again sell out. I can't tell you how many times we've done it because they are, quite frankly, the best compression socks you'll ever own. We are not doing that this summer, but here's what we are doing. We're doing a weekly deal drop, and we're launching it right now, so you guys are the very first ones to see this. And here's what's even better. If we did a Today Special, it'd be a great value. Tonight, per pair, it's the lowest price we've ever offered, and it's actually better than ever before because now they're using bamboo, which is so soft, it's natural, it's wonderful, it's amazing. So here's what you're choosing. We've got a couple options. We have the ankle or over the calf, okay? So you've got both options. We have the over the calf regular and over the calf wide. Then all you're doing is picking, do you want conch shell, which is the first set you're seeing here. First time we've ever done a 6-pack. And we're gonna have to get way up and over, guys, to see all the colors.
You can stand those up. They stand up.
Yeah, let's just do this. This is gonna be a whole lot better. There we go. Oh, no, maybe not. All right, so this is the, oh, well, no, they're falling out. All right, maybe we won't. We'll just do it this way. So this is the conch shell, which is all these awesome. We've got a black, we have lots of pairs of coral color, we have a white, and we have a really fun little, like, sporty stripe color. The next one's gonna be what's called Coastal Sea. It's all mint greens and blues. Love, love, love. Again, you get a pure white on that one. This one is always the favorite. It's called the Basics. You get 2 white, 2 black, 2 gray. Perfect, perfect. And then finally on your end, this one is Winter Fresh, which is kind of like a really dark blue, isn't it? Not a navy.
It is. Isn't it
like
pretty?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Grays and whites.
It's sort of that deep sea blue. They call it Winter Fresh. I think it's like this majestic deep sea that you would see in Bali or something. Like, it looks amazing. Did you mention that it comes in regular and wide sizing? I'm sorry. I was grabbing my 10s unit.
Okay.
I want to show it to you because I want you to be able to see the difference between the regular and the wide calf. So the regular calf is at 18-inch circumference, and the wide calf goes between a 20 and 22-inch circumference up there for you. You can literally see the difference right there. So that was something that you guys actually requested from us, and it's very hard to make a wide calf sock, for the record, because they have to use a different machine and it doesn't always work right. So they really went to work at Tommy Copper to give us a sock that gives us a 4-way stretch, not only in the wide, but then also in our regular socks. I mean, take a look at how much stretch there is. And that's one of the biggest complaints about compression socks, is how hard they are to put on and take off, right? Most people can't do it by themselves. That's the whole reason that we even exist, because Tommy was in a bad water skiing accident. Our inventor, Tommy Copper, was in a terrible water skiing accident. So what he did is he actually, from his recovery bed, went to work in order to make a sock that you could put on by yourself and take off by yourself. And this is one of the beautiful things that he did for us. One of the newest things we did was we gave you a bamboo sock inside of this. This is the first time we've ever brought you a 6-pack. This is the first time we've ever brought you bamboo socks. Bamboo, this viscose that's inside of here, is so soft. It is so good. One of the really cool things, too, is that it actually helps prevent rubbing on your feet, which, of course, when you're talking about not rubbing in the feet, you're helping to prevent blisters. This has the arch support that's built in. Excuse me. There's extra padding in the heel and in the toe as well, so these socks last twice as long as normal socks last. And of course, we have a wonderful easy on tab on top and the graduated compression.
Okay, so let me tell you about how great this value is, because that's part of my job, right? Here's what happens. If you were to get, and you go to Tommy Copper's website, and you were to get the over the calf, now listen to this, this is how cool these socks are. The over the calf on their website, to get 6 pairs, is $240. We're at $56.99. If you were to get just the ankle, and again, 6 pairs, all the same colors. If you just get the ankle, on their website, it's $150. The great thing is, if you ever wanted the over the calf, get them now, because it's the exact same price as the ankle. It's really, what are you looking for? What are you most comfortable with? Maybe it's one of each, you know what I mean? But this is the place to get your socks, because again, you've got all the technology we talked about in the tank that's our Today Special, and now we've got them in stock. Now remember, it's the best price we've ever done on any of our sock offerings. So it's the lowest per pair price. We've never done a set of 6. You have amazing brand new colors that are included. Everyone has some neutrals, which I love. They thought about that. The most popular is always the basics. It's 2 gray, 2 black, 2 white. I kind of love the new conch shell with all the corals. I really think the Coastal Sea is a pretty alternative. This is also a great neutral too.
Yeah.
And we do have to talk about sizing because that's obviously important. Machine wash, tumble dry. Now let's talk about that. We have small through extra large.
Small, yes.
What about guys? Let's talk about guys.
It's so easy. You just order by your shoe size. It's really the simplest thing on the planet. So if you're a women's, let's say you're a women's 8, you'd be a medium. If you're a woman's 10.5, you're going to be a large. If you're a men's 9, you're a large. If you're a men's 13, you're an extra large. So just go right by this shoe size chart. Of course, if you're calling in, we can help you with that as well. It's very simple and straightforward. The only decision you need to make is what color. If you want the over the calf or the ankle. Personally, I think there's a room for both in your wardrobe. And if you have a wide calf, let me be very specific about the wide calf. If you order wide calf boots in the winter, order wide calf socks. If you do not order wide calf boots in the winter, do not order wide calf socks. Okay, because we do have a lot of stretch in this, so it does go up to an 18-inch calf circumference. And typically, if you need a wide, you know that. I want to just do something really quick because I want to show you. We talk a lot about the stretch and recovering and how easy it is to take on and off, but sometimes it's really hard to understand until you see it in person, right? So notice I was talking and I just pulled that off. Also notice what I'm doing is I'm scrunching it up just like you would normally scrunch up a regular sock or like a pair of pantyhose or something like that. I put it on over the toe, then I go over the arch, over the heel, and then up and over the calf. I am not out of breath. I have been talking to you the entire time. I'm not struggling to put these on. There's no special. I mean, I have sold compression socks for almost 20 years. Some of them had zippers. Some of them had folding techniques or rolling techniques in order to put them on and take them off. These are a medium grade compression. These are not that sausage casing medical grade compression that's out there. They are a medium grade compression that still help to encourage your circulation, to still help you reduce the aches and pains and muscle soreness. If your legs are tired, if they're heavy, if you're feeling all of that going down to the bottom of your body and it's just sitting there and it's not getting back up to your heart where it's supposed to, these make such a big difference.
And I'm so glad you guys switched to the bamboo too.
Oh,
not only
so
is it
soft.
Renewable, but they're incredibly soft.
True.
We sell a ton now of bamboo sheets. Like
Yes.
everybody has fallen in love with bamboo because it's really soft and yet it's got this incredible, it's very renewable because it's very fast growing. So I love it. And they really, it's very eco-friendly, but you'll just love how soft it is. And then it's this great combination. It's really funny. So I have the compression sock on my hand, right? Just because I wanted to put them on. And I'm like, okay, and I can literally feel how awesome that compression is, even on my hand around that foot area. It's really designed. Have you ever had a massage and they give you that really nice squeeze and you're just like, oh, like when your foot gets massaged and they give it that good, nice squeeze, you're like, oh my gosh, that feels so good. That's what it constantly feels like. Not a pinch. It's not suffering, you know, your feet aren't smothering. It's just really this beautiful, nice, supportive compression. And then obviously it loosens up a little bit as you go up the leg, which is what you want. That's what we're looking for. All right, Kevin, so I need some updates, my love. Yep, always. The basics is always number one, number one, number one. Everybody's loving the over the calf. And this is great for everybody. If you travel a lot, it's wonderful. If they say, hey, you should be wearing compression socks, that's great. But why do we see top athletes like NFL basketball players, even high school kids, all wearing full length over the calf socks?
Well, they understand how much circulation is important to function in our life, right? I mean, and that's the thing is that compression, and athletes don't just wear compression socks. I have compression leggings, a compression tank top. They wear compression sleeves all over their entire body. I mean, take a look at this. We all know this guy, Chris Maloney, right? I mean, he is one of the best actors, I guess we could say, in the world. And he actually came to us at Tommy Copper. We didn't go seek him out. He was buying, like kind of like you, Suzanne. He's been wearing and buying Tommy Copper his whole life. And he called up Saul, our owner, and he just said, I want to work together. And like, who does that? He goes, I wear your products all the time. He reached out to him.
That's amazing.
And said, you know, I want to work with you guys because I love your products. And the reason why is because they work. There are so many times out there when you see products and you hear stories and you're like, okay, let me try it, but then it doesn't work. This is not one of those things. You put these on and you immediately feel the difference, whether it's the ankle sock and you feel that hug and you're going to go out for that walk in the summer, or maybe you need more circulation. You're laying on the sofa for a little too long. long, you're getting on an airplane, you're being in a car for too long, you're sitting at a desk for too long, and you want the over the calf that goes up and over the calf and gives you even more with that graduated compression circulation. You feel the difference, and the longer you wear them, the better you feel. You start to notice the energy come back into your body. So I was going to give you a little tour. I know you're taking them on and off. I wanted to show you kind of up close and personal because we didn't get to do that right off the beginning. So in the top right here, this is padded underneath the toe area, but the toe area is not compression here because we don't want your toes to be all squished together and uncomfy. But there is padding underneath here and there's padding in the heel, which means these socks last longer before they get holes than other socks do because of that extra padding. Then there's arch support that's built in. You can even see how the pattern changes a little bit right there. See those lines? That's arch support. Most of us tend to, when we walk and stand, we roll our ankles in. It's called overpronation. So with this arch support, it helps to properly align us. See how the pattern changes here in the front of the foot? I call that our air conditioning system. It helps your foot breathe a little bit. So these are moisture wicking and breathable socks, especially when it comes to the bamboo, even more breathable than ever. Then here, we're giving you extra padding across the Achilles heel to help prevent rubbing in the back of your shoes and that type of place where we tend to get a lot of blisters and it becomes uncomfortable. That helps with that too. See this little triangle? This is where compression is the tightest, okay? So the compression here is the tightest, and notice how the weave of the pattern as you go up and towards the heart actually gradually gets a little bit looser and a little bit looser and a little bit looser. It does that on purpose. This is how we get that circulation moving in our body. So what happens with compression socks is the reason that they help is that they're a temporary improvement in circulation. What is circulation? It's getting the blood flowing through everything. It's supposed to go up into your heart where it is, but so many times it gets stuck in our feet and our hands. This helps prevent that from happening, and it does it in a really comfortable manner. They even thought about the band. It's a wide band. It's not going to dig in. It stays in place without falling down, but doesn't leave those really nasty marks that so many socks do.
And remember, you get all the extra benefits. You've got the copper infusion. You've got the zinc infusion.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's completely, I mean, it's incredible. Like, again, it's one of those things. Anti-odor, and you've got copper surrounding your feet. It's funny, I can feel my feet, actually this foot feels like it's got more energy to it just by slipping the sock on. So I play a ton of tennis, and I'm very particular about my socks because I just don't like a lot of blends. There's a lot of microfiber, and they make my feet sweat profusely. And stink. But wearing cotton, they get really wet and sticky and gross. But I always wear cotton. I think I found the perfect solution because it's got the bamboo now, so it's not a man-made fiber, and that's included. I love this. All right, so here's your choices. You've got the conch shell that's got all the beautiful corals, and you get 2 white in there. We've got the coastal sea, which has got those pretty mint green and blues and white. Then we have your basics. Always #1, great for the guys, great for the gals. Split these up between you and your partner. Then finally over here is called Winter Fresh, which is a really cool blue. And then of course you have the grays, the lighter grays, and the whites included. Here's your size chart. Guys and girls, it does not matter. And just remember, this is our version of the Today Special for this entire year. So if you want to pick them up, we will not be doing our summer sock Today Special. It is our weekly deal drop. So definitely stock up at the price. It is actually the lowest price we've ever done on our socks from Tommy Copper. And it's brand new because of the new bamboo, which absolutely